Right now, your brain is doing it. Even as you watch this video, a part of your mind is somewhere else, replaying a conversation from 3 days ago, worrying about something that hasn't happened yet, analyzing a decision you already made. You can't stop it. And the terrifying part? You're not even aware you're doing it. Your brain is addicted to overthinking. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why. You've tried to stop. You've told yourself to relax. You've begged your brain to just be quiet for 5 minutes. But it doesn't listen. The thoughts keep coming, one after another, like a playlist you never asked for but can't turn off. People tell you to stop worrying. They say just let it go. They make it sound so simple, but they don't understand. This isn't a choice. This is a loop, and your brain is stuck in it. You lie awake at 3 in the morning analyzing something you said 6 months ago. You replay arguments that ended years ago. You prepare for conversations that will never happen. You solve problems that don't exist. And the worst part? You know it's pointless. You know it's exhausting, but you cannot stop because your brain doesn't want to stop. It's addicted, and like any addiction, there's a reason behind it, a psychological reason that nobody ever explained to you until now. The first truth is uncomfortable. Your brain overthinks because it's trying to protect you. This sounds backwards, but hear me out. Your mind genuinely believes that if it thinks about every possible outcome, it can prevent bad things from happening. It's trying to keep you safe. It's scanning for threats. It's preparing for danger. This was useful when humans lived in the wild. Thinking ahead meant survival. But now, there are no lions chasing you. There are no immediate threats. Yet your brain is still running the same ancient software. A study from Harvard University found that the average person spends 47% of their waking hours not present in the current moment. Almost half your life is spent somewhere else mentally. Your brain drags you into the past or pushes you into the future because it thinks that's where the danger is. You're not broken. You're running on survival software in a modern world that doesn't require it. The second truth explains why overthinking feels impossible to stop. It triggers the same reward pathways as addiction. When you overthink, your brain releases small amounts of dopamine, not because you've solved anything, but because your brain feels like it's doing something productive. It feels like progress. It feels like control. This is the trap. Your brain rewards you for thinking, even when that thinking leads nowhere. Every time you replay a scenario, your mind says, "Good job, you're being careful." Every time you analyze a problem, your brain whispers, "This is useful, keep going." Research from Yale University shows that rumination activates the brain's default mode network. This is the same network that gives you a sense of self. So when you overthink, your brain literally feels like it's being you. Stopping feels like losing yourself. This is why telling an overthinker to just stop is like telling someone to stop being themselves. The addiction is wired into identity. The third reason is rarely discussed. Overthinking is often a response to emotional pain you never processed. Your brain uses thought as a shield. When feelings become too heavy, thinking takes over. Instead of feeling the sadness, you analyze why you're sad. Instead of experiencing the fear, you calculate every possible outcome. This is called intellectualization, a psychological defense mechanism where your mind converts emotions into thoughts. It feels safer. It feels more controlled, but it's not healing. It's hiding. A study published in the Journal of Abnormal Psychology found that people who overthink are significantly more likely to have unresolved emotional experiences. The brain keeps circling back to the same topics because the emotion underneath was never released. You're not overthinking because you're weak. You're overthinking because something inside you needs to be felt, not figured out. The fourth truth is about control. Overthinking gives you the illusion of control in situations where you have none. Think about what you overthink most. It's usually things you cannot change: the past, other people's opinions, future events that may never happen, things completely outside your power. Your brain hates uncertainty. It cannot stand not knowing. So it creates the feeling of control through endless analysis. If I just think about this enough, I'll figure it out. If I just analyze every angle, I'll be prepared. But here's the painful reality. All that thinking changes nothing. The situation remains the same. The only thing that changes is your energy level. It drains you completely. Psychologists call this the illusion of productive worry. You feel like you're accomplishing something, but you're actually just spinning in circles. Your brain mistakes mental activity for actual progress. The fifth reason will surprise you. Overthinkers often have higher than average intelligence. This isn't flattery, it's science. Research from King's College London found a correlation between anxiety, rumination, and higher cognitive ability. Smarter brains see more possibilities. They notice more details. They make more connections. But this gift becomes a curse when unmanaged. The same brain that can solve complex problems can also create complex problems out of nothing. The same mind that sees opportunities also sees threats everywhere. Your overthinking isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of a powerful brain that hasn't been taught how to rest. You have a sports car engine running at full speed with no brakes. The power is there. The control is missing. The sixth truth is the most liberating. You cannot think your way out of overthinking. This is the cruel irony. The tool you're using to solve the problem is the problem itself. Every time you try to think about how to stop thinking, you create more thoughts. Every time you analyze your overthinking patterns, you overthink about overthinking. The exit door isn't through more thinking. It's through feeling. It's through presence. It's through getting out of your head and into your body. Neuroscience research shows that physical sensations ground the nervous system in ways that thoughts cannot. When you focus on your breath, your heartbeat, the feeling of your feet on the ground, you interrupt the thought loop. Your brain doesn't need more analysis. It needs a break from analysis. The solution isn't smarter thinking, it's less thinking. The seventh and final truth is the deepest. Overthinking is often a search for certainty in an uncertain world. You want guarantees. You want to know everything will be okay. You want confirmation that you made the right choice. You want proof that people won't leave you. You want certainty that the future is safe, but life doesn't offer that. Life is uncertain by design, and your brain cannot accept this. So it thinks and thinks and thinks, hoping that enough mental effort will create the certainty it craves. Here's the uncomfortable realization. Certainty doesn't exist. No amount of thinking will create it. The peace you're searching for isn't found in answers. It's found in acceptance. When you accept that you cannot control everything, your brain can finally rest. When you accept that uncertainty is part of life, the endless analysis loses its purpose. You've been searching for peace in the wrong place. It was never in your thoughts. It was in surrendering the need to figure everything out. Here's the truth that might hurt. Your overthinking has become comfortable, familiar, almost like a friend. You've done it for so long that silence feels strange. Stillness feels uncomfortable. A quiet mind feels almost dangerous. Who are you without the constant mental noise? This is the real addiction, not just to thinking, but to the identity of being a thinker. The deep one. The one who analyzes everything. The one who sees what others miss. Letting go of overthinking means letting go of a part of how you see yourself, and that's terrifying. But on the other side of that fear is something you've been craving for years. Peace. Actual mental quiet. The ability to just exist without the constant commentary. Your brain is tired. It's been working overtime for years, and it's ready to rest. The only question is whether you're brave enough to let it. If you watched this and felt like someone finally described what happens inside your head, drop a comment. Tell me what your brain overthinks about most. I want to know what keeps you up at night. If you want more psychology truths that nobody else has the courage to tell you, subscribe to Life Mind Gym and hit that notification bell, because I'm going to keep exposing the hidden patterns running your mind. Share this video with someone whose brain never stops. They need to know they're not crazy. They're not weak. They're just running powerful software that needs an update. And remember, your overthinking isn't your enemy. It's your brain trying to protect you in the only way it knows. But now you know better. And knowing is the first step to freedom.